Good afternoon, good morning. Mark Johnson from Loyalty360. I wanted to welcome you back to the preview series for the 2026 Loyalty360 Awards. In this series, you'll be hearing directly from the award finalists who will be joining us at this year's Loyalty Expo, May 12th to 14th in Orlando, Florida. Today, we're going to be speaking with Katie Dalton. She's the president of Audience Rewards. Katie, thank you very much for taking the time to join us today. How are you?
I'm great. Happy to be here. Thanks for having me.
For those who may not be familiar, can you give us a quick overview of Audience Rewards?
Absolutely. Audience Rewards is the loyalty program for Broadway shows in New York City, spanning more than 50 different live entertainment events at any given time. Something that makes Audience Rewards unique is that this program doesn't operate for a single brand or business entity, but across the entire industry of Broadway. So something that people may not realize is that each Broadway show is its own business. That means they all have separate producers, separate goals, separate marketing strategies, and in many cases are competing for the same customer audience. So shows like Wicked, Hamilton, The Lion King, they may feel like part of a cohesive brand of Broadway, but behind the scenes, each one of those shows is a completely independent business. So what we do at Audience Rewards is unify this disjointed ecosystem of Broadway by operating a single loyalty program across these multiple brands, multiple points of sale, and reward theater goers for engaging with Broadway as a whole. So ultimately what we do is drive repeat attendance across multiple shows and long-term value across an entire industry.
Audience Rewards is being recognized in the Customer Analytics Insights and Metrics category. How are you leveraging data to better understand customer behaviors and preferences?
Sure. So at Audience Rewards, we are leveraging customer data to understand who is attending Broadway holistically. So as I mentioned, every show is a separate business. And so we are using data to understand customers across an entire ecosystem. Okay. And how their behavior changes over time. So one of the most important things that we track is how frequently are customers coming, not just to an individual show, but how often are they coming back to Broadway? How many different shows are they seeing? How is that behavior evolving? And so because we sit across this entire Broadway landscape, we are able to analyze that behavior at a category level, which gives us a much deeper understanding of customer behavior and loyalty than a single brand or single show can do on their own.
For those who are attending the session, what are a few key insights attendees can expect to learn from your presentation? And what is one key takeaway that they can take back and apply to their customer loyalty efforts?
Sure. One of the most valuable insights that we recently uncovered is that after COVID, engagement with Broadway came back before behavior did. What I mean by that is that Broadway was significantly disrupted, as many of our businesses were. Broadway shows were closed for a full 18 months. But even after that, so even a year after Broadway had reopened, customers were opening emails, they were interacting with Broadway content at higher rates than pre-COVID, but they were not buying tickets at anywhere near the same frequency. And so importantly, that gap, what we were seeing in the data is that gap was not resolving on its own as time went by. So even a year after reopening post-COVID, the habit of returning to Broadway had not come back organically. So what we did is using the data, identify this very clear challenge, which was not demand. It was the rebuilding of a habit of returning to Broadway. And that in order to drive the return of that habit would require a proactive approach across an entire industry.
Katie, thank you very much for taking the time to speak with us today. We're looking forward to hearing the complete presentation as part of the Customer Analytics Insight and Metrics Award category on May 14th.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
And for all of our listeners, please be sure to register for all 7 Loyalty360 virtual award presentations. They run through Wednesday, May 6th at noon. If you missed any of the sessions, you can watch them on demand and still vote for the final placements. Registration details are included below in the comments section. We also look forward to seeing everyone in Orlando, where all winners will be announced live during the 2026 Loyalty360 Award ceremony taking place at the 2026 Loyalty Expo. Registration details for the expo are included in the comment section below. Thank you very much and have a wonderful day.